Hi there, good morning and welcome. You're watching Chartbusters, a show where we highlight all the buzzing stocks of the day, but tell you what, not looking good for our markets, closer to the lower end of today's trading session. And the 400-point decline that we're seeing on the Sensex is mirrored in the cuts that we're seeing in the Asian markets as well. 50 DMA taken away. Let's see whether series low is held on to or not, because the 10,500 put is seeing some action. While tomorrow is expiry, interesting moves coming on a couple of these calls as well. 10,600 call, about 26 lakh shares added out there, as around 10,700 call too, close to 10 lakh shares. Bulls perhaps giving a good buy to the 50-day moving average. The bears believe that that is their territory now. Hi, Rima.
Hi, Mangalam. So the market's in bear grip, clearly down for the fourth day in a row. In 4 days, the Nifty is down more than about 400 points. And keep your eye on the global markets. Nikkei was attempting to recoup some of its losses that it saw in the prior session, but it's fallen about 450 points from the top of the day into the red now, so down about 100 odd points. So even a bit of a bounce back after a 5% fall in the Japanese market is not holding. That's the kind of risk-off mode we are in right now. Let's take a quick run through of the top headlines. Global weakness weighs on the Indian markets. Benchmark indices at the day's low. Reliance along with IT majors, TCS and Infosys drag the Nifty. The mid-caps underperform. The index falls 300 points.
Brent crude prices, they hit 18-month lows, trading around $50 per barrel mark. Crude sensitives like oil marketing companies, paints, aviation stocks, all of them in focus.
Rupee strengthens against the greenback, trades around the level of $70 per $70 mark. IT majors like Infi, TCS and Wipro under pressure.
Hindustan Unilever subs in trade. The National Anti-Profiteering Authority finds the company guilty of profiteering to the tune of 535 crore rupees under the GST mechanism. HUL says they have suo moto deposited 160 crore rupees to the government consumer welfare fund. Well, as we speak, interesting moves coming by on a couple of these index heavies. So ITC has now moved to the high point of the day, while Godfrey Phillips has taken a sharp knock. We have the oil marketing companies doing okay. Adani Ports too is in the F&O ban, has currently moved to the high point of the day. An interesting move, very interesting move coming in on Z Entertainment Enterprises. Remember, this stock has been an underperformer from the start of this year, this month as well. 2 days into the end of this year, or 2 days away from the end of this year, perhaps some bit of short covering taking place on Z as well, up around 4.5%. So interesting moves on individual stocks, but the market texture by and large weak. Let's get in Ashwini Gujral. Ashwini, if you could repeat your view on the Nifty for the benefit of our viewers and individual stock trading ideas, what exactly are you watching out for?
See, in terms of the view on the Nifty, Bank Nifty, you've had a fairly bad 1 hour of trading. Now closer to this 10,500, 550, you'll start to find some support, basically because things tend to get a bit overdone. But overall, I think we are still heading down. We will possibly break 10,450, 500, and we are now basically participating with the globe, and whatever outperformed the last 15 days will now come under the hammer. Things like financials, banks, wherever we thought there's a safe haven, because now the global weakness is kind of taking over. So if you went short in the morning, good time to take it off. If you're short from higher levels, then you can possibly continue. You'll get small bounces, but nothing of great significance. Having said that, individual stocks, Repco Home is a sell with a stop 380, target of 365. Z is a buy with a stop of 445, target of 462. And RIL is a sell with a stop of 1075, target of 1045.
Right, Ashwini, thanks a lot for that. That's Ashwini's view coming in. If you did go short, it's time to perhaps take some profits and short again at higher levels.